All right, now turning our focus. As the U.S. attack looms on Iran, Tehran is making sure its top leadership remains intact in case of any eventuality. And this comes as Trump threatened military intervention after Iran's brutal crackdown on domestic protesters, with human rights groups reporting over 5,000 deaths. And according to a report, Iran's supreme leader, Ali Khamenei, has been moved into an underground shelter in the capital city after senior military and security officials assessed an increased risk of a potential U.S. attack. The report further added that the supreme leader's third son, Masoud Khamenei, has taken over day-to-day management of the leader's office, functioning as the de facto main channel for coordination vis-a-vis the executive branches of the government and the security forces. The Fars news agency reported that Iran's Supreme National Security Council has officially greenlit the end of more than 2 weeks of digital blackout, during which thousands of protesters were killed, though it also added that internet connectivity remains unstable due to a technical complication. Now, the IRGC-affiliated media quoted the CEO of Iran's telecommunications company, who suggested that problems affecting access to the internet are expected to be resolved on Sunday. The official said that efforts were underway to stabilize connectivity after intermittent disruptions. Now, from around midday on Saturday, many users across Iran briefly regained access to the internet. However, the connection was short-lived and unstable. Now, the son of Iran's president, Masoud Pezeshkian, called on Saturday for internet connectivity to be restored. Yusuf Pezeshkian warned that more than 2 weeks of blackout could exacerbate the anti-government sentiment. And as the air grows thick with the likelihood of a conflict between the two rivals, several major airlines have begun rerouting and canceling some flights across West Asia. The list includes KLM, Air France, Lufthansa, British Airways, and Finnair. And parallel to this, human rights activist news agencies said that on 28th day of the protests, the death toll has reached over 5,400 fatalities. And this while more than 17,000 deaths are currently under investigation. The Iranian government has put the toll at 3,117, including near 2,400 deaths that it has labeled martyrs. Now, on the other hand, Iranians around the world continue to hold rallies and marches in support of protests inside the country, which one such protest was organized in German capital Berlin, where around 3,000 rallied to demand the removal of Iran's clerical leadership. Protesters prominently displayed Iran's pre-Islamic Revolution Lion and Sun flag, which is a symbol of Iran's former monarchy, while also emphasizing their opposition to being labeled supporters of the late Shah. While some participants insisted that their focus was on building a democratic future for Iran through free elections.
Most of these people here, they are younger generation who has been born after the so-called Islamic Revolution. So you cannot accuse us of being Shah supporters, and we all say we don't want to go back. We are looking at future, and as Crown Prince himself said it, after the freedom of Iran, there would be a free election, and people are going to choose what kind of regime they want.
Now, amidst this, the U.S. President Donald Trump is also planning to repatriate Iranian migrants from U.S. despite their home country still reeling from massive protests. The National Iranian-American Council said that it had learned about Trump administration's plan to restart deportation flights to Iran. A diplomat representing Tehran's interests in the United States said that about 40 Iranians were to be deported from an airport in Phoenix in Arizona.